What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to the JSano Fan Server. Woohoo! Alright, episode 3 guys. So, as I said, oh, I don't like the sound of that. What is that? I think, don't know if that's something. No, it's not near. Oh, I think it might be those fly things. I forgot what they're called, but they attack people when you don't sleep, and I think someone may have not slept. So, that might be it. But, this episode, I want to do a few little things, a little bit of caving probably, and such, and as well as looking into the Nether hub. So we're gonna start off at the Nether hub, and since we haven't actually gone to the Nether yet, it would be good to actually see what we're dealing with here. GG. Alright, wow. Okay. This is an interesting spot for the start. It's very open. That's alright. Actually probably makes it easier for digging out, actually, since it is actually quite open. That's probably what we want. What height are we? What are we looking at here? 77? What's the portal on? Oh, no, not that way. It might actually be at a good height as it is. It might just need to go up a little bit more, but you know what? I think oh no, not F5. I think it might be good at a good location actually where it is, so we might not have to change much. It's good that we've got some space down here to deal with. I don't want to be too low because if there's a big lava pool down there, we don't want it obviously too close to the floor of the hub. But looking at this, there's a decent amount of room here. The question will be, where is the fortress? Let's turn up some render distances, shall we? If only, I kid you not, if only the hub was, if our spawn was out this way just a little bit, we're laughing. We wouldn't have to do much digging at all. Really, we might not have to do much as compared to last season. I really embedded it last season, although our spawn location didn't help last season. So, I'm actually pretty happy with this. Looking at how open it is, like, yeah, we're gonna have to get a wall, protected wall perimeter around it, but you know what? We're in maybe a really good position here where to get the hub actually going might not take as long as last season. We've got the hub is gonna be big. Ooh, you are close. You are a bit close. Oh, it might. Yeah, because the problem is that with spawning, blazes will spawn around the outside of the hub. So that's what makes it hard. Because where does it say biome? Facing west towards negative, light, biome, Minecraft, Nether. Is the fortress listed as its own biome? That will be the question. Or does it? See, there's blazes are spawning there. So if I say walk onto this. Alright, so it's still. So I need to figure out. Oh yeah, but he's over here as well. How close are we? How close are we? We are gonna probably have a little bit of an issue, but depending on height, we could get away with this. We're quite low. We're at 68, so And the portal started at 77. and it goes down. But I've got a lot of height to play with, don't I? I've got a shit ton of height to play with. So, ooh, you are shooting at me. Fuck you. You saw me from there. All right, fair enough. Fair play, dude. So it's on the pretty much the other side of this wall. Our portal, isn't it? So I think someone's made a footpath here. We are close. Yeah, see, someone's been digging. I don't know if that goes I don't know if I need to go all that way. So I'll need to crunch the numbers and find out, because I can't remember off the top of my mind, the actual full dimensions of the hub. But if we have enough height, so if we have enough height to play with, since we've spawned down quite low, and with that fortress being quite low, yes, we will have to I am so fucking lost. Where I know the portal was at 77 and we're at 91, so we're above it at the moment. We're probably higher than what we need to be to get back around. So yeah, because we came across this, so yeah. Ooh, yep. I've come up a lot higher than what I needed to be. Bugger. Alright, let's try and dig our way. So, yeah, we might get lucky. We might get lucky with that. Because really, we can make it so if I have enough height to play with the for the hub, then I can make the fortress be no longer a problem, I guess. Because then if we can have the area of the hub higher than what is what the fortress is, I think we can make it so. Ooh, that could be dangerous. I think we can make it so blazes won't spawn in the Nether hub. So it's gonna be tricky. Like it's annoying because to change it, it's not too like this is. There's no real. Yeah. I'll need to find out what the tallest point of that fortress is as well, and work from that and say we want to aim to be 10 blocks above the fortress at any given time. So then, and then I can figure out how much height we have to play with from there. And if I have plenty of room, then maybe I'll just extend it so we're more at the top of the hub. It might be better to be near the top of the hub, which is annoying because it's very open down here. There'd probably be less digging down here, but I think I prefer to go through the painstaking, the annoying part of digging out the hub compared to having to deal with blazes spawning all the time. It's it was annoying in Season 2, and it is what it is, but you know what? I think it's something that, you know, some sort of sacrifices. Oh, there was a straight path right there. I think there's some sacrifices that do need to be made in some retrospect of it all, and yeah, it's something we need to think about is getting that done. So yeah, all right. Well, let's have a look at the timer, and I might get off to do some caving maybe, and I might even do some work off camera with the hub and maybe get some of those numbers more figured out, and I will be back with you guys in a quick second. Okie dokie guys, welcome back. So I have been doing a bit of caving, and as you can see over here, we've actually got a nice big ice biome over here, but it's just out of reach unfortunately, and the border has stopped growing. So but I've been doing a huge amount of caving and stuff, as well as looking into the Nether a little bit. And as you can see on the hotbar, we got 58 diamonds. I've done a big caving expedition underground. Kind of started in a cave, then did a bit of strip mining, then went back into another cave, and kind of went backwards and forwards a few times between those. And finally got myself up to 30 levels so I can try and get fortune, because if I had fortune whilst getting all these diamonds, whew, would have been cruisy. But as you can see, spawn is changing more and more. This amazing torch has been put up right near us. It actually looks really good. I really love the look of it. I think Aces built it, so hats off to him for building that. But as you can see, bam, we have got a stack and 25 diamonds. We've got some extra stuff here and such, which I need to obviously get smelting and get a whole bunch of this stuff done, which is great, because I am actually running out of room by the looks of it. So but yeah, I'm not going to record for too much longer in this episode, because the other thing I wanted to show off is I've been doing, I need to get the boat. This is a boat, but it's not drivable, unfortunately. I've been doing some little bit of work on the Nether. Not much at all. Just some number crunching and some thinking. So, got trusty notepad. I've been doing some work on that, and just hold on, just 1 second. It keeps calling where I'm. She's just not going to stop. If I just go that, and she may realize. So as I was saying, yes, I've been doing some number crunching for the good old. The border is moving again. Oh, it is. Oh, cool. Cool. How much more? So yeah, I've been doing some number crunching and stuff and trying to get the Nether hub all planned out and kind of an idea of, oh yeah, that's right, I don't have 500 more blocks over 5 days. Alright, that's not too bad. Hopefully we'll get some more other resources. I want to get this bow out, the Merry Prick, as it's always called, because I want to get this guy, because he has been wandering around this area for so friggin' long, and it's making it harder and harder for me to get shit done. So, bugger off, mate. So, yeah, ooh. Ooh, that would have been pretty bad. So, son of a bitch blew up part of my ladder, so I don't have a proper ladder to get up there and show this, so I'm gonna have to just use some blocks here to pillar up to this point, so then I can get up here. So I've decided to go up to, I think, about level 100, level 99-ish. I think I'm digging this on level, yep, 100. So that's what I've done, and as I've put a sign here, I've gone hub planning in progress. So from these bits that you can see here, these sections here, they are the edges of the bottom tier. So this, I need to double check, but I think we're in the clear of the fortress if I build at this height. So if we go from this point up, we should be safe. The hub is a total of 50 blocks tall, and which is technically just under the distance from this block here to the wall there. The distance from this block to that, so technically from this block to that torch is 52 blocks. So that gives you an idea. That's also how tall the hub is. So this is where it gets interesting, because there's multiple tiers of the hub, and when I kind of did it last season, where we wasted probably a bit too much time last season, where I went from this dimension here, or from the furthest out dimension, and I just went, okay, from the bottom, make a square out, and just dig out all this area. But really, there was probably a good, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15% of digging that we did that actually wasn't necessary. So I'm trying to minimize the digging, so make it quicker. So from what I've got here, So the height is technically 47, so I'm saying roughly 50, to give or take, because you need about two block or so tall, and then if you have a slab on top, just for walking at the top when slabbing the roof. Directions in size, so overall we're looking at 105, so 52 this way, 52 this way. This is the center here. You're looking at 105 blocks in X and Z direction as well in the first level, and then so this is the community level, which we're building first, and the height of the community level is 21 blocks, and then the second level, including the roof, you're looking at 26 or so blocks, so that's where the 47 works into place. But without the roof, it came down to about, I think it was about 18 or so, so it works within that range, but then it goes from 105 or 52 from center to any given wall to 145. So from center, so 144, which then you have 72. So it increases by another 20 blocks in each direction on the next level up. So from what Aces has told me, the portal is in the correct location in the overworld. So then I now have the correct location here. So I shouldn't have done that. So the coordinates needed to be, I didn't want to take that screenshot. The coordinates needed to be, so this one's listed. So here, this portal needs to be moved a tiny bit because the correct dimensions to link the portal and the overworld is 26.5 in the X, doesn't matter in the Y, and 28.5 in the Z. So the Z is right, but the X, it needed to move like 4 or 3 blocks this way, so that's where that center has been taken in accordance is for the correct portal. So a lot of work needs to go into it. We need to place some blocks, get the base built, and then we need to start digging out pretty much. I don't know when that's going to start because we're in this kind of leeway where there's blocks that I need for the boat and for the hub that aren't available. So I'm hoping within the next 500 blocks that Lemons has just said in this video that he's extending, we might find a few of those extra blocks that we need. If not, then we'll have to make do. Obviously, it is what it is. So we'll just see how we go. But anyway, that's really it for this episode. I didn't want to drag it on too long. I've been on all day after work, so I've been on for a few hours digging and mining and that and getting all the resources. And I came on yesterday as well and figured out the dimensioning for the hub, so a lot of things are going. So anyway guys, I think next episode we're going to do some building on the boat or some work in the hub. So anyway guys, that's going to be it for this one. As usual, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So see you later guys.